Make wood shutters. Making wood shutters for your home is best left to the professionals. They know what they're doing and they can do the job easily and expertly. The only problem is that sometimes going to one can cost an arm and a leg. Making your own wood shutters could save you a bundle in cost and is quite simple if you follow the instructions below. Here are the materials you'll need: miter saw or circular saw, deck screws, wood glue, drill and drill bits, countersunk for mounting, a quart of primer, finish, a tube of filler, table saw. Before we begin, there are a few safety precautions. Always protect your eyes when working with the saw. Wear thick gloves when handling the wood so you protect your fingers from splinters. Exercise extreme caution when using the table saw and the drill bits, as you could lose fingers or seriously injure yourself when you mishandle the tools. Step 1. Measure your doors and windows. You need to get exact measurements of the portals for your shutters. Step 2. Go to a hardware store and buy the wood you'll be using to make your shutters. Use cheap tongue and groove fir. Step 3. Using a table saw, shave off the tongue/groove fir off the outsides of the boards. Make sure you don't shave too much off, as it will not do to get them too thin. Step 4. Take the height and width measurements you took from step 1 and add 8 inches to make 4-inch overlaps for your shutter edges. Step 5. Now you'll be drilling the holes that will mount the window shutters. Take your drill and make the holes along your plywood boards. Measure 2 1/2 inches from the plywood's edge to drill the holes. Measure 12-inch gaps between every hole you drill in the plywood. Step 6. Stand up your plywood shutter and position it over the window they will eventually cover. Mark the positions on the holes to see where you need to fasten them. These will be your anchors. Step 7. Before you anchor your plywood to the shutters, this is the time to apply the primer and the finish. This will help protect the plywood against the elements and make them last longer. Step 8. After allowing the primer and finish to dry, bolt the plywood to the anchors you determined from step 6. You're good to go. This is the simple board and batten style of making wooden shutters. The finished look of your window shutters looks very professional and yet very simple and minimalist. The louver and rooting style is also an option, but is too labor-intensive and time-consuming. But whichever style you choose, making your own window shutters will save you money and you'll learn a new skill in the making. Also, there is a great source of pride in anything you made with your own 2 hands.